Good evening and welcome to the Common Corner. I'm here today. Basically, I want to have a discussion, or I want to say a few things in regards to what Michael Vick had to say in his interview on, I believe that was ESPN, and it was in reference to Colin Kaepernick's, I guess hair, the way he's looking, or something of that rather. I'm going to basically say exactly quotes that Michael Vick um, spewed out of his mouth. The first thing we got to get is Colin. The first thing we got to get is Colin to do is to cut his hair. Listen, I'm not up here to try to be politically correct, but even if he puts cornrows on it, it don't. I don't think he should represent himself in that way in terms of just a hairstyle. Just go clean cut. Why not? You're already dealing with a lot of controversy surrounding this issue. What he needs to do is just try to be presentable. So, so black man, basically everything you do is an issue. If you're not conducting yourself in a white fashion or making yourself appear to be harmless or trying to look like something that you're not, then you're wrong, black man. This is what America is trying to teach our youth and the young black men. They're trying to beat all of your spirit down to the point that you will not exist as a black man. You will be a homosexual or some type of individual who basically just cowers down to any type of authority or establishment. Like you won't hold your head up high. You look down. You won't have anything to say. You'll watch everything you say. You'll watch how you talk, how you walk, what you do with your hands. This is what America is trying to basically uh, um, belittle us to the point where we don't have any kind of spirit culture to basically represent ourselves. Now Michael Vick said he should get a haircut and go clean. What does that mean? That means he has to cut his hair and go clean. So basically cutting his hair will make, I guess, what make the white man feel good about why he took a knee. Colin Kaepernick took a knee because there were atrocities going on in America by our police, who basically was shooting black men, doing all types of things, beating them. But the whole point about this was he took a knee basically to bring up this issue. That particular issue has not been discussed. The only issue that has been discussed is that Colin Kaepernick is un-American because he did not stand for the national anthem, and this is what was pushed 24/7. Not the fact that he appears to be the only at this time, and I could be wrong. And feel free to comment below and add your 2 cents. He appears to be the only professional athlete that actually has something to say about it. And he did, and I haven't heard anything that was disrespectful or making him some type of, a Farrakhan or Malcolm X or something that criminalized what he was saying. And not to say that any things that those leaders say was wrong, but the point I'm trying to make is that what did Colin Kaepernick say or do to get this particular treatment? Now, Michael Vick was prepared to go on to the show and say the things that he was saying. He was prepared because Michael Vick himself is trying to get back on the field. So this was put into play to show that he's showing some type of leadership, and he's tried to counsel Colin Kaepernick on his damn hair. Now let's take this in consideration. Michael Vick, you are a felon, and you were found guilty of the things that you did to dogs. Whether it's fair or unfair what happened, the facts are is that you are a felon for what you did to the dogs. And I'm only using that in comparison to what suddenly he's trying to put Kaepernick through as to say that Kaepernick needs to go clean. And I'm just trying to figure out, go clean on what? What is his controversy? His only controversy is that he took a knee, and he says things that are actual problems in America. Even the Department of Justice is saying that it's been a problem in America. And I'm sorry, as a professional athlete, took a stance on it. Guess what? He could have just not went out for the national anthem. There's a whole lot of things he could have did that probably would have been a lot more derogatory. But all he did was not stand up or took a knee. And what I'm trying to understand is, now I do believe the NFL feels some type of pressure from their fans in, I guess, an American way, that he did not, or that he took a knee, and that they don't want this type of negativity in their camps. But you would think the Patriots, saying as though they are the Patriots, they would have picked him up and said, hey, he's a Patriot. You know, he stood out. He got guts. But America, this is Black America. This is what's presented before us on a day-to-day basis. Constant degradation of who we are, reminding us not to be the people that we are, and to be something else, and include everyone else into it. And Michael Vick should just shut his mouth. And guess what? Michael Vick wasn't the only one that said something. Even Snoop Dogg had something to say about Colin Kaepernick. Now I'm trying to understand. This guy was gangster love, man. He had to beat a murder case, and now he feels he has to say something about Kaepernick. This is what I don't understand. Like, what is Kaepernick saying that will make other black people mad to the point that they have something to say? That is telling us, and I keep saying this, that your leadership, the black people, celebrities that you see on TV every day, are toxic to black people. Because they feed to the rest of the white America that everything is okay in the black community, and that I made it, they can make it, no mercy. This is why you see what's going on in our communities, and people thinking that, hey, everything's good to go. Black people got money. Black people don't have jobs. Black people don't have shit. The only thing they can do is listen to a fucking rap song with somebody on there telling them they should do a Molly. Their jaw got stuck while using drugs. I mean, this is all that can be said about rap, and somehow this is accepted, and that's okay, and everybody loves that. But he took a knee. He took a knee, and he's no longer able to get a job. So I'm just trying to put all this in perspective as to what you see going on now on a day-to-day basis. You're going to keep seeing celebrities come out, or other athletes come out and say something about his hair, say something about his cornrows. Like, I mean, Michael Vick used to be, to me, what I thought was the man, but he just turned over and cooned out. Just whatever, however you want to call it. You don't say coon, sell out, what the hell you want to call it. But what I do know is that shit was wrong, and it didn't have anything to do with being black, man. It was just being silly and saying something stupid to impress the people that was on the panel, to make them feel like he was a part of. I'm a good old boy. I'm gonna say the right things and do the right things for a check. And guess what, Michael Vick, you've made enough money to the point where why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do that? Basically, they have turned you into a whore. You have sold your soul and sold out another brother over a damn hair do. As if to say that black men showing their hair is wrong. But guess what, Michael Vick? Look around the NFL and see me here white guys have fucking long hairdos and all type of hairdos that are eccentric, all type of hairdos that may not be acceptable when I was growing up playing football. I mean, you had to have short hair, but that was everybody. That was just down the line. Like you must look this way to play football. Now, I mean, you talking about this is a professional sport. Athletes are making millions of dollars. They're doing what the hell they want to do, and you want to tell this guy you ain't saying nothing about what he did. You talking about his goddamn hair. You couldn't, you want to shit on his hair, and this is what I'm saying. These celebrities need to go to hell somewhere. They need to get the hell away because they're making black people toxic. I'm sorry, they are toxic to black people, and they're putting impressions on our youth that that is just so wicked because they already don't have the proper masculinity in the homes to raise these kids, and then the ones you see on TV are just saying all the craziest shit. But once again, I want to thank you for listening to me tonight. It's been a long night for me. I've worked, so I probably sound crazy, but I just wanted to make this little audio clip real quick to give my opinions on it. And feel free to also chime in and put your comments at the bottom. Once again, this is just my opinion on how I feel. I'm a black man in America, and these are the opinions based on my experience. So don't be mad at me for being black and living in this empire. Thank you, and have a great day.